one single day right before Christmas, and these are awesome, so they'll be coming up. All right, speaking of awesome, I don't know if you're channel surfing or you happen to see Last Hour, but Jennifer Flavinstone is on with Serious Skincare, and I said, have you seen Clever Grip? Which is, this is my phone. It's one of the coolest things I've ever seen, right? And she said, no, what is it? And I said, oh my gosh, you take this and you put your phone in it, and then you stick it in your vent in your car, and you can talk, you can drive, you can see your GPS really easily. And she said, oh, I need that. She got a $250 ticket because she had her phone in her lap as she was stopped driving with both hands on the wheel. A bicycle officer pulled up beside her. She's supposed to have her phone mounted on something, and she didn't. And I said, you got to get this. Well, our configuration is really cool because you don't just get one, you're actually getting two of these for under $20. How many did you ask, Lou Caputo, that I give away at Christmas? Do you know how many I did?
How many did you give away at Christmas?
I gave away 10 of these. I bought 5 sets.
10 sets? 5 sets?
I bought 5 sets.
Wow.
Because you get 2. I gave 10 away, and everyone, and I kept, well, I gave 9 away. I kept 1. I really love this
they're
thing.
awesome, aren't they?
It's really clever.
I carry one of these in my car simply because I have one car that has a navigation system and all that in it, and I still use it in there because I want to be able to see my phone, just to look at it at a light and see, did I get a text? Did an email come in? Who's calling me? I just want to be able to see the caller ID on it. This is the Clever Grip right here in my hands. You're getting a set of 2 of these. Watch the way this works because it's ridiculously simple. You put your phone in here, and one side of this opens up all the way to 3 1/8 inch. And gang, I'm telling you, you can put a phablet in here. That's a phone and a tablet. That's what Suzanne has in her hands right now.
I do have a
really,
phablet.
really big. Yeah, look at that.
This is actually the Note 4 with a case around it. Now, the Note 4 is giant. Like, it's a big phone. And you can see, I actually have an extra case in there, and mine fits inside there.
Yeah, and it's wonderful. And the really simple thing about this is there's no tricky installation or anything. Take a look at what I'm going to do here. I'm going to grab this guy and pull it off of that vent. Now, when you look at the back of this, okay, it has these soft rubber tips on the back, and you can see it's split in the middle right there, okay? And all I'm going to do is just pick one spot on the vent there, and you just push it in like that. And that's it. It's secure to the vent. Now, prior to doing that, what I would normally do, and it's hard to do this upside down and backwards on TV, but watch this. What I'm going to do is I've got my phone right here in my hand. All you do is just take your phone and just stretch this around it. I'll do it again because it's so quick. Watch. Just take this and just pull it across like that. Now, that's secured. If you don't think that's secure, look at this.
It's really secure.
I mean, look at what I'm doing, and this is an expensive phone, okay? Look at this, and it's my phone, and I wouldn't be doing this unless I really thought the Clever Grip was great. Look at that. It's not falling out of it. So if you're going to, you could be in the Baja, you could be driving off-road with this thing, and it's not going to go anywhere.
Well, and you know what's really cool? Even this is really good quality. Like, when people were unwrapping them on Christmas morning, I'm like, guys, you don't understand. This isn't just like a crummy little plastic thing right here that's going to break apart. Even here, when you put it in your vent, it really stays. So if you are doing the Baja,
not going
you're
anywhere.
Good. It's
not
amazing.
Going anywhere. And take a look at the myriad of things we have up here, okay, in front of us right there, okay? Because we have, in fact, my phone is still on because I brought it out of the set. Whoa, broke a rule already. Take a look at everything we have right here in front of us here. We've got MP3 players. We've got iPods on here. We've got GPS systems on here. Big old cell phones. I mean, no matter what it is, what your device might be, you can put it here. Think about this. Everybody's got those vents. You know, a lot of folks have those vents in the back seats. Yeah. You know, for air conditioning to go to the back seat. If you got kids and you don't have a DVD system installed there, you can play movies off of this so that your kids can watch it. Just stick it in one of the vents in the back. You
know what my favorite thing is? What? Is use speakerphone. Because a lot of times you want to use a hands-free call, and your car doesn't have that technology built in it. Right. And this is so cool because you'll put it right in your vent. When you have your GPS on, you're driving along and you're not glancing down. You're not constantly dropping the dumb thing in the crack between your seat and the little center of the car, right? And it drives you nuts, and you're scraping your knuckles trying to grab your phone. You don't have to keep going like this. You just have it right here. And you know what happens, Lou? I wish I had my vent right here. Right. Because your steering wheel's right here, and you just glance over.
It's a glance. It's a glance.
It is, and driving becomes so easy. Then someone calls, I hit speakerphone, they can hear me brilliantly, and I'm still looking forward, and I'm driving. I'm not digging for my phone trying to answer it and potentially have some trouble. Sure. It just sits right there. I'm telling you, it is probably one of the best buys I've ever made at HSN. Yeah. And I have never said that on the air.
Well, you know what's...
And I shop a lot at HSN.
She actually does. She actually. Some people say it's a problem.
I just think, well, you know, my husband. But I'm just telling you, Lou, once you start using
Oh,
this,
you can't stop.
No, wait, now please show them the trick with the credit card.
Because
I had to teach.
You're a mind reader.
Because I had to teach everybody this trick at home. I said, you have to see what the other clever thing is.
Well, and this is the neat thing about this. You can use a credit card to stand. Now, there's two different ways you can do it. I've got one in front of me right here, and this is awesome. Have you ever been on an airplane and you've got a movie on your phone and you want to watch it, and you just get tired of holding it up there like this? Yeah. This is the way to do it. All you do on your desk or wherever you want to, you just put the credit card in the back there, and look at the way it holds this perfectly up, just like that. So simple to do, because this little nub on the back here, this rotates 360 degrees around. So if you want to mount your phone in your vent this way, you want to mount it that way, you can. You can take that credit card and put it in either way. If I want to put it straight up and down like this as well, I can have my phone stand up using that, just like that. See?
Wait, you want to see what, look, this is how well I know this. Can I borrow that?
Yeah, sure, good.
What kind of credit card is it? Is it worth it?
It's mine. No, it's not.
Here's what I did. I filled mine up and down, so when I'm in the kitchen, I was literally cooking. Look at this.
Yeah, perfect.
That's what I do. I was cooking over the holidays, and I actually use an old room key from a hotel.
That's nice.
So what I did, I put it like this, and when people called me while I was cooking, I would answer the phone, and I could talk to them, and it was the perfect angle. And then I could also dial phone numbers.
That's great.
Or I went on the internet, and I was reading some recipes, because I had to buy a bunch of stuff at the grocery store. So there's another way. You just figure out your favorite position of it to get the right tilt. I tell you, isn't that crazy fun? Once you start using it, you'll be like, okay, she really isn't crazy. She might really love her product, but it really is just so smart. By the way, don't forget, you get two. This is the 2 birthday gifts coming up. These are for the 2 guys you have to buy for. You have no idea what to get them. I loved it before the holidays because I had a bunch of people to buy for, and they were all different ages, but everybody had a cell phone.
Yeah,
so I knew, and everybody that I know now is driving. So I knew no matter what age they were, and whether they are a guy or the girl, as long as they had a cell phone and they were driving, I bought them this.
No, and it's, you know what I like about this too, is that, like, I have in my car navigation system, okay, but it's way down here. So like when I'm driving and it says, you know, turn onto this road, I'm looking way down here to look at this thing. When you mount this in your vent, it is literally right in your line of view when you're looking out of the windshield. You just glance down on it real quick and you could see anything on here that you need to. And when you're trying to follow navigation systems, you really need to be able to see that, to see where you're making a right turn, where you're making a left turn. It's absolutely perfect for that. Now the other thing is, a lot of us in our cars now, you can have Bluetooth hooked up to your stereo and you play music, okay? But the thing is that if you've got your cell phone down in your cup holder or someplace like that, you can't see the track that's on there. And if you want to advance to the next song, you can't see where the buttons are, okay? If you've got it mounted in your vent, it's so easy to do. You can look at it, all you do is tap it. It's so simple to do and safe while you're driving.
Oh my gosh, here's what you'll find out. You don't know what you don't know.
Yeah.
Like, you don't know how awesome this is until you start using it, and you realize you're not fumbling with your dumb phone anymore.
Right.
Or, you know, sometimes your phone will get laid down the wrong way on the seat beside you, and you can't hear the next direction.
Yes.
And you don't want to look down because you're on a busy traffic, you know, busy highway.
Right.
You got 10 lanes you're working, and the worst thing to do is to glance down, and then someone stops abruptly in front of you.
Boom.
Oh, it's horrible.
Yeah.
You don't know the difference it makes until you actually stick that in your little vent, and you start working with it. And then all of a sudden you're like, oh my gosh, this is brilliant.
Yeah.
And it makes your driving smoother, answering phone calls to somebody, even making calls. I'll make a call and use speakerphone, and I just keep driving down the road because my Bluetooth isn't working right now, and a lot of cars don't even have Bluetooth technology. So you're just driving down the road, someone calls, I hit it on speakerphone, we have a full conversation, and I'm never taking my eyes off the road.
Right.
GPS, it's a glance, and you can hear it really well when it's up in front of you as opposed to muffled down in a seat.
Yeah, that's a big deal.
It is.
And, you know, and like I said earlier, you know, if you want to show movies on it to the kids, if you want to take this with you on a plane and do the credit card trick that we were showing you earlier, where you just literally stand it up like that, hold it up so that you can watch a movie. Remember, it turns 360 degrees, so I can even do it that way if I want to, and have the phone at an angle where I can see it. All of that's possible. And the same thing goes if you're mounting it in your vents. Remember, all you're doing, it's not like some of the products out there where you've actually got to put adhesive down or there's hook and loop fasteners. This literally can be taken from vehicle to vehicle, and you're getting four of these. You're getting two of these in the set. So you can have one for your car, one for your wife's car. You know, I find that we take them with us no matter what car we're in. I carry it in my briefcase.
Do you know what I do? Because I like using it in the kitchen so much, and like when I'm getting ready in the morning, and you know, again, I use that little credit card trick. I take it in and out every day.
Oh,
so
yeah.
I was thinking I should just get another one, leave one in the car and leave one at home, because you'll start using it as that little stand more often than you ever thought.
No, you really are. That's going to happen more than you ever thought it would. And, you know, when you look at this again, I'll show you the installation on this, because a lot of folks out there, they think it's going to be like something difficult that's got a hook in here. Literally, all it is that one little rubber piece right there. And you can see how it's got a split in it. All you do is pick the spot on the vent where you want to put it and just push it back like that. And that's it. And then, of course, you stick your cell phone in there. Now, I stick my cell phone in first and then just push it on the vent. Much easier for me to do that way.
Can I tell you a little tip, too? So I wanted to redirect my air conditioning because it's obviously on my vent.
Sure.
There's a little, what do you call it, that little round thing that goes back and forth?
A dial?
Well, sure, a dial. Thank you.
I don't know. That's literally a dial.
It is a dial.
You're talking about the thing that aims the airflow.
Yeah, they can shut it all the way down.
Oh, that.
Not shut the vents,
yeah.
but actually my little dial shuts behind the vents.
Right, so the air will come out.
So my vents go like this, but I have a thing that closes, I just close that one off. Yeah. And then I stick it on the vent. Ta-da! So if you've got that little dial, then you can shut off whatever's coming through.
But see, you know, you and I were talking about this before. I'm okay with air conditioning hitting the phone because it's not bad.
I don't care about
to have, you know, especially if you got it charging at the same time. It's not bad to have it cool down. But, you know, and if we had somebody say something about in the wintertime how they thought it might make the phone hot. Guys, you know what? When you turn it to heat setting, the air comes out of the floor. At least it should be in your car. It should be coming out of the floor.
Or you can just have it turned to your car.
Yeah, or you can turn it to the floor. Either way. But, you know, I mean, for me, the convenience of this outweighs anything, because it's so good.
800 times better. I mean, again, think about it. How did you deal with your phone today or yesterday or over the weekend? Was it muffled? Were you digging for it? Did you glance down and look up and go, oh, because you came this close to running into the guy in front of you because you heard a text message come through and you were trying to read it? How many of you say, I just want to make a phone call, and you know, i.e. the state of California, poor Jennifer Flavin Stallone got a big old fat ticket because she was using her speakerphone on her lap. Even though she had her hands on the wheel, she got ticketed because it was supposed to be mounted somewhere. So in some states, you have to have your phone mounted. This is brilliant. Now, here's the scoop, though. These completely sold out. In fact, I was on the air right before Christmas, and it was in the show that they sold out, and we had like about maybe 5,000 in the show. They were all gone, right? Because it's a great gift idea. We already have sold over 1,000, and I have, with kind of everybody waiting, about 2,700 left. If this makes one more airing, it'll be gone that fast. But I want you to think teacher's gift end of year. Oh, gosh. Please think Father's Day. I know it's a little ahead of time, but just get it. Anybody who's got a birthday coming up, if you've got a bunch of groomsmen you need to buy a really smart gift for and you're really stuck at what to get them, they're going to love it. Anybody who has a phone, if you want a safer driver in your family, it doesn't need to be a holiday or a gift or a reason. Just hand it to them, and especially for you. And like I said, you don't know how great it is until you get it and you try it. You really don't realize.
Well, and if you used other things in the past where you would mount it to the dashboard, they would slide all over the place.
Or the sticky cup
they never worked. These are going to work, and you're going to be amazed at how well.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Absolutely. And can you show them once again? I want to show to you. Some of you guys are concerned about size. It worked with GPS, MP3 players. This is a Note 4, which is considered a giant phone in the phone world. And I have a rubber case surrounding it, and this fits on mine. And look at this. I mean, I'm really shaking that baby.
I'm pretty sure that's the biggest phone that you could actually buy right now.
It's pretty huge.
Yeah. You know, and again, to install it, all you do is just take the back like this, just grab this, pull it across like that. See, watch, pull it across like that, grabs the phone, and you're good to go. That's it. Couldn't be any easier.
Rumor has it you're on.